his favorite music. He will be joined this evening by guitarist Christopher Parkening, mezzo-soprano Victoria Vergara, and cellist Yasha Silberstein. John DeMaine will conduct the New York City Opera Orchestra. The concert is being broadcast live from Avery Fisher Hall. And now, backstage, here is our host, Kitty Carlisle Hart.
Good evening. It's just past 8 o'clock, and only moments away from the start of an evening which I can say with complete assurance will be like no other. It is a genuine first, and not just because Plácido Domingo has never done a New York recital before. Tonight, in a very few seconds, live, on stage, Plácido Domingo is going where he has never gone before, at least not recently. He's going back to the music of his past, to relive the different musical lives he led before finding his way to the operatic repertoire that has made him world famous. I'm not implying that he won't be singing any operatic music, or that he will restrict himself to singing. But the concert is about to begin, and besides, it's his evening, so I let him speak for himself. I'll see you at intermission.
The musicians of the New York City Opera Orchestra are all in their places on the stage here at Avery Fisher Hall. And in just a moment, our conductor for the evening, John DeMaine, will make his entrance. The concert begins with the aria Amor ti vieta from Giordano's opera Fedora. John DeMaine, the musicians of the New York City Opera Orchestra. Amor ti vieta from Umberto Giordano's Fedora.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends. When I was about to make the program of this evening, we were thinking what I was going to do. First of all, you know, what I was singing now was Amor ti vieta from Fedora, and that was my first audition aria. With that aria, I started my career as a tenor. Strange enough, I started auditioning as a baritone, and they told me, "You are not a baritone. Do you know any tenor aria?" I say no, and they make me read this aria first sight, and they engage me as a tenor. So that was my very first engagement, and that was my short career as a baritone ended in my first audition. So I was thinking that to do this evening, I want to have something that we are going to have all a lot of fun. I hope so. Because somehow I hate the stiffness of the concert. And I think that when you do a concert, all the people that is coming to hear you supposedly are friends. And we are going to try to be very comfortable here in this big and full hall. So I'm going to bring you a little bit into my career, if you allow me. Before, of course, today opera is my life. But before, I used to sing many other things. And perhaps between two works, I have done 400 performances. That was My Fair Lady and The Merry Widow. So if you allowed me now, I'm going to sing a medley of My Fair Lady in Spanglish. And then I'm going to sing also something for The Merry Widow. Please, Maestro. I've grown accustomed to her face. She almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune she whistles night and noon. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups, her downs are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I was suddenly independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again, and yet I've grown accustomed to her voice, accustomed to her voice, accustomed to her y estoy, no sé por qué, sin pensar camino y llego junto a tu balcón. Es el corazón quien me trae aquí, es aquí donde vive mi amor. Por primera vez me parece ver que los árboles florecen en invierno aquí. Al llegar aquí ha salido el sol. Es aquí donde vive mi amor. Pensar que tú estás muy cerca y saber que vives aquí. Que si abro la puerta, en un instante tu belleza encontraré. Al amanecer y al anochecer, hoy igual que ayer, mañana igual que hoy, en tu calle estoy. Porque es aquí donde vive mi From London to Maxime, please. Oh, patria mía, por tu bien, durante el día duermo yo, mas por la noche déjame algunas horas de expansión. En el despacho suelo entrar al dar las 2 en el reloj, que no hay quien pueda soportar un día entero de buró. Si grave asunto hay que tratar, con nadie conferencio yo, que en diplomacia la mudez es cualidad sine qua non. Por no gastar tinta y papel, escribo al año una o dos, mi pluma siempre seca está, cual mi caudal que se agotó. La higiene manda reposar tras la diaria educación. Por eso a su mandato fiel, la noche entera pero yo. Da zu Maxim, dort bin ich sehr intim, ich duse alle Damen, sie bei großen Namen. Lolo, todo, Juju, Fruk, la Margot, sie lassen mich vergessen, das teure Vaterland. Se blinda con champán, se alegra el corazón, después se cantarea con mágico furor. Fruk, la Margot, me río de la patria y de
From Franz Lehar's The Merry Widow, Da Gay Sumatsin. Plácido Domingo with the New York City Opera Orchestra conducted by John DeMille.
Just before I start singing musicals or operetta, practically I jump out of my cradle singing zarzuela. That's the music, of course, and my parents, they used to sing. So I listen to this music always. That's the music that it is in my heart. That's the music that I learned. The first thing I listen even before any other thing. I used to, as soon as I came out of the cradle or crib, I start helping my parents, perhaps helping them, you know, just to put the music on the musician's stand, and also helping them with the stage, helping the chorus, anything until I finally sang. So my parents, of course, they are watching tonight because they are in Mexico and we are going directly there. So for them, I'm going to start now singing one zarzuela, which is very dear to me. It's called El Último Romántico, Bella Enamorada. That's the aria.
En sueño y un amor dichoso busco para mí, bella enamorada, eres mi consuelo. Yo sin tu cariño no sabré. Ven hacia mí, sombra de mujer, suave placer, ver lo que soñamos. Quiero vivir por volverla a ver, ilusión perdida. recordar de un amor lejano que no volverá. Dama misteriosa, en la sombra vives, dime ya quién eres y sabrás mi amor. Bella entre las bellas, linda enamorada, tú eres mi tormento, tú eres mi tormento, yo tu esclavo soy. Noche de amor, noche misteriosa, ven hacia mí, sombra de mujer. Suave placer de ver lo que soñamos. Quiero vivir por volverla a ver. Noche de amor, noche misteriosa, quiero vivir por volverla a ver. Ilusión perdida que hace recordar de un amor lejano. Ya no volverá.
From the